Hey. Hey, Pi. How are you this morning? Well, I guess it's not really morning anymore, but. Good morning, you guys, or good afternoon. Got back from my interview. How did it go? Hey, Mary. Hey, Janet. Yeah. Oh, Lordy. So, how's everybody doing this morning? Think it went well.
Okay, so where is it?
It should be right there by like the spoons and forks and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sending her to get me a salt packet. I can't smoke in here, so I have to transition a different way. So I'm just going to use salt. Hey, KD. You hate doctors. My blood pressure is. They took me off. Why did they take you off of pain meds, KD? Was it that what was causing high blood pressure or something? I'm good, Mary. I'm good. Is that high, y'all? I don't know. Scheduled phone interview Tuesday. Yeah. It is? Okay. And they think it was the pain medicine, KD, that was making it so high? They want to try something else. Okay. Oh, thank you. Okay. Good morning, Evermore, or afternoon. I, good morning is kind of a habit with me, so.
Just say good day.
Very high. Okay. It what?
Just say good day.
Well, good day. No, I'm not. I'm not saying that.
Well, you're no fun.
The closer the two numbers are, the worse it is. Okay, see, I had no idea. All I know is the nurses have always complimented me on my blood pressure. They've always said I have great blood pressure. I'm like, okay, at least I have something, you know. But I mean, I never realized. Hey, fat boy, never fear, fat boy is here. That's right. Hey, Mandy. Got me a job painting a house on the inside. Oh, yay! Money for Canada trip. I hear you, girl. I'm hanging in there. You know, all you can do. Should be around 120 over 80. If it gets to 200, it's danger. Okay. And so your bottom number was 110. Damn. Blood pressure, but my heart rate. Yeah, my heart. But now I'm not on my thyroid medication and I have heart disease. So my heart does do some funny things sometimes. You know, and I'll wake up in the middle of the night and it'll skip beats and it's just crazy shit. I need to get back on my thyroid meds. Got to 197. Damn, Mandy. It's called being, yeah, pain always makes your blood pressure go up. Mm-hmm. Lord, Lord. You felt fine though. Mm-hmm. You and KD both. We got to get that under control. Well, Mandy, yours is back. Yours is back to normal now, or you settled. I just wish it would hurry up. Uh, I'm just like, damn. I just want a place that's mine so that I can go home and lay my damn head down and have enough security to go to sleep. You know what I mean? It's a weird, it's a weird situation to be in, but at the same time, I have to look at it like I'm blessed because it sure could be a whole lot worse. So, it may be a weird situation, it may be stressful, it may be hard, but there's other people that are going through a hell of a lot more. So I just try to keep that in mind and telling you that I can't even walk up. Oh, bless your heart, KD. Been about 4 years ago. I had a miscarriage. The nurse took it. Bottom number was 1. Oh, Lord, girl. Didn't have a headache or anything. I'm glad you're okay now. They do. Evermore they do. It's just not something that you think about, because most people do have one, and then there's a few of us that don't. But I'm gonna get there. But I'm telling you, it's weighing on me. But I'll get there. Hey, Kool-Aid, how are you? Do you want me to call you Kool-Aid or you want me to call you Jimmy? Thank you, KD. I want that too. I'll get there. I'll get there. I ain't giving up. Come to Georgia. Lord, girl. That would be another 5-day trip, but I think I'm just going to have to sink or swim where I'm at for now, and then make a decision about that later on down the road. You know what I mean? So, either way, okay. I am in Billings, Montana, right now. I love Montana, but I'm not that crazy about Billings. I'm not gonna lie about it. I think I liked Haver better. Uh, I liked North Dakota better. South Dakota, I'm not that crazy about Billings. It's, I'm just not. Maybe I just haven't seen enough of it or something, but jobs are plentiful and houses are cheap to rent. Damn, don't tempt me, Mandy. I'm so damn tired, Billings, Montana, Lady Raiden. Come to New York to take care of things. What kind of things, Katie? How do I like living? Well, it's summer, so it's not that bad. It's 55 degrees outside today, and it's summer. So, that's a whole new thing. But I would imagine that the winters are probably really tough. But do you have a job? Not yet, Evermore. I'm in Montana, yes. I love you too, fat boy. Oh, I loved Sturgis. I did. And then we went through this little town and spent the night in a place called Belle Fourche. I loved it. I did. And it was right by Spearfish Canyon. It was right by Sturgis. It was right by Deadwood, not far from Mount Rushmore, small little town. I really, really liked it. But almost 90 and still climbing. Yep, Janet. It's 55 here. In my car, Mandy. Drove out here. We're gonna go hang out with Melvin for a little while in Canada, but I got a couple more things I need to do first, and so I'm kind of in Montana for like 2 weeks just hanging out. So and then I have something coming up for a few months, but I skipped Mount Rushmore pie like an idiot, but I was thinking differently then, and I didn't want to waste, a half a day looking at a big rock, if you want to know the truth. I know what the presidents look like. I just bought postcards and kept going, girl. Blizzard here in April, 6 to 7 inches. You don't have to have a passport, Lady Raiden, but you do have to have like your birth certificate and several other things that I don't have that I've got to have sent to me. But like I said, I've got something else to do for a few months, but it doesn't start for until the 14th. So between now and the 14th, I just have to, scratch out a living and survive until then, and then I'll be busy for until October 14th. And then I'll have my ducks in a row and go hang out with Mibby. Anything we need. $1 million, new car, new house, a little cute puppy, which I don't need right now because I can't even take care of myself right now, but yeah. Hey there, George. How are you? Pretty sure because I can't go to meals till I get my passport. Well, no. I can go that route, or you can for a United States. But now Canada is getting tough on it, and they're asking for all kinds of paperwork that a passport avoids having to fool with all that paperwork. So if you can get a passport, I would go ahead and do that. Yes, it takes care of everything, and then you don't have to worry about it. Hey, Mag. Sorry, you guys, I'm trying to catch up. I'm a little 2 feet. But yeah, passport, and you just go right through. If you don't have a passport, then they want all kind of documentation and everything, and it's just easier to avoid it by going ahead and getting the passport and having it all taken care of in advance. So because they're getting pretty strict, and it's weird too. They're getting really strict on American citizens going into Canada, but man, if you're a refugee from another country, you come on in. Not only that, we're going to pay you to be here, I mean, it is what it is, but, it's a little aggravating. Need 35 for 1,000. Because I'm staying for vacation. Yeah. I mean, that's what I was gonna do too, is vacation, but you can avoid the whole paperwork thing by just getting the passport first. So I'm gonna Google it. Okay. I know, Evermore, right? Live here, we were born here, and we struggle here. Can just move here. Yeah, exactly, George. Exactly. Indiana Joe. Oh, yay! I'm glad. I like Joe. Yeah, Indiana Joe now, I admire him. He keeps going. He doesn't give up. He doesn't let shit stop him. I like that. Determined, Got to love the Crown. Lost my job, got very little on unemployment, and got away. Yeah, I know, Evermore, right? Who did? Indiana Joe? Hey there, Marisa. How are you? Well, does anybody want their cards read? Oh, Lordy. What is today, y'all? Is it the 1st or is it the 31st? Hey, nobody. How are you? Double checked it through George. Okay. June 1st. Okay. Finally June. Yup, yup. Good. I need to go to Astrology Zone and read my monthly horoscope. If you guys don't read that lady's horoscope, oh my God, she is something. Um, Hers are probably the most detailed that I've ever seen, ever, anywhere. I mean, she's fabulous. Birthday is a little over 2 weeks, yup. A Libra. Hey, lady. Oh, I just now see you. Well, no, I was talking to you just a minute ago, wasn't I, Lady Raiden? God, I can't remember shit today, Lord. It's this Rocky Mountain altitude. My head stays stopped up. I can't hear. And, I think, honestly, even if I did want to stay over in North Dakota, I don't think I could deal with it because, oh, yeah. And I'm just like, oh, my God. I couldn't
understand.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, nobody. But birthday is 6/17. Mm-hmm. Okay, I thought I did. It's the Rocky Mountain altitude. I think John Denver called it the Rocky Mountain High. Yeah, because Lord help. And everybody must have it because people up here are fucking stupid. Some of them, I mean, damn, I ain't never in my life. Can I have an update on my employment? Yes. You do have to have a passport to enter Canada. Unless you're 16. Well, that must be a different, because I went straight to the Canada website. I think it may have been the Canada immigration website, but it said that U.S. citizens had to have like a driver's license and a birth certificate. But, it just makes sense to go ahead and do the passport anyway. That way you don't have to deal with it. You say, yep, mag, Lord. And they're nice and everything, but I'm going to tell you, when you have somebody that can't figure out how to ring you up and they want to look at you and, oh, yeah, it does kind of, but then you get tickled about it. I don't know. I'm not bitching. I'm saying I don't like, oh, y'all. That just sounds dumb. Of course, y'all don't sound no better, and yuns is even worse. But, passport. Yeah. I do, Mandy. The email is in the description box. What? Oh, about that. Yeah, I mean, it just, I don't know, it tickled me. I'm sure they thought I sounded like an idiot too, though, So, yuns, yeah, oh, yuns drives me crazy. First time I heard somebody say that, I was, and then in Tennessee, it was, if your boss needed you to do something, they would say, if you want to. Do y'all even know what that means? If you want to? If you want to. Well, no, I don't fucking want to, but, I mean, we say use. Use drive me. North Carolina. Yeah, see, me too. Nobody. I'm from Alabama, so it's y'all. Everything is y'all. And they probably think I sound like an idiot, but Use isn't a word. Nope. Nope, never heard it. Y'all excuse me 1 second. Get my BC powders. I have a headache. Y'all here too, yeah. The proper way is you all, yeah. And I guess yuns is you ones, but to me it just sounds stupid. Pennsylvanians have their own vocabulary. The Philadelphians. Well, they do. I mean, everywhere is just like, people call it New Orleans, and it's not. It's Nolans. Nolans. Nawlins. Nolans. But everybody's like New Orleans, and it's not even Orleans, it's Orleans. But, and then where we lived in Tennessee was Maryville, but everyone says Merville. Merville. People in my area say soda or pop. Everything is Coke. No, pie. Even Pepsi is Coke. Yeah, all of it is Coke. Marvel. Yep. Mm. Mm. Everything is a drink. Yep. Okay. Pie, you wanted to update on your employment, right? Let's see what we can find. Well, I think it's going to be a little break in between Pie, which we know to be fact because you're on a little break right now. And what I mean is a break between, you're going to be getting offers, but it's going to be a break between actual starting. Back here in the past, I think, is the school, because I have like a funding card, and then I have an emotional loss card. So maybe you wanted to take your education further than you got to, which I know could be, uh, because we've talked about that before. I think you did get the funding, but for some reason, apparently, you decided to go ahead and move on. In the present, I see new offers, but they're going to be in other places. They're going to be out of the area where you live now. Family's not going to be there where these offers are going to come in. Future is the Four of Swords, which is taking a break, which is what I mean when I say I think there's going to be a break between the offers and the acceptance. I think it's going to actually be an issue about starting over somewhere else. And I don't think you're going to take that offer. I don't, because I've got justice, and then I've got happy childhood memories, and then I've got the tower. So I think you're wanting to stay close to where there's family, and you're going to say no on that offer. So let me see what comes next. What comes after that? The world comes after that. Okay, I do believe it's telling, yeah. I think it's telling you not to settle. Yeah, don't settle. If this job does not feel right, don't take it because you feel like you have to. Because if you do, you're going to be starting down the wrong path. Hang on, I got a hair. And it's just going to back you up, and you're going to have to turn around and go back down the right one later. So go ahead and accept the delay that's coming. Feel free to turn it down because the right one will come later. So yeah. Okay, let me. Okay. Phone interview Tuesdays for a company in Madison. Okay. Rather stay closer to where I am now. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would go ahead and accept the break pie in between the two. And okay, nobody, thank you for coming in, sweetie. You just go to the PayPal website. Janet, if you have the link, you can go ahead and put it in. I think it should be okay. I'll just private the stream after, and then I'll send whoever gets a reading the link so that they'll still have access to it. Hey there, country. Or you can do like Fat Boy says. Hey there, Kathy. How are you? Please do help a sister out. Just got the link off another video. Well, are you sure it's the right one, though, nobody? Which video did you get it from? You get there through. You can, yeah. Been fishing? All right. So ready to quit my job. Wow, what's going on? Let me look. Okay. Hey there, Mivin. Okay. It's crazy. I hear. Well, you work at a convenience store, right? Yeah, that is crazy. Shoot, I know. I've done that many times, and yeah. I think you should for now. Pie, yes. Uh, I do. I think when you get your feet wet with a company and you're happy there, then moving might be an option. But for starting out, I would stay where my comfort zone is. Yes. How are you moving? I didn't know if you were hauling concrete or not today. I was gonna call you, but now that I know you're not, I'll call you after a while. I don't know. It had quite a few cups cards, couple swords cards. I would say probably LPN. Rainy. It is here too, Mivin. Damn it. Well, yeah, because, I mean, you're only a few hours from me, so. Quitting or calling in sick. I have to cover the shifts myself, right? Just go for what comes at me. Yeah, that's pretty much all you can do, Ty. That's all any of us can do, really. Okay. I'm gonna make me a cup of coffee real quick. Well, if I can figure out how. Lizzie, would you make me a cup of coffee, please? Get her to make it for me. I don't know how to work that little stupid coffee pot.
It's easy.
I'm sure it is, but oh Lord, country. Still making this. Yes, Janet. Yes. And then anybody that I read that needs a link, I'll just send it to them privately so that they can still come and see their reading. But no, pie, none at all. Thank you, Janet. I think Hippie Mandy went ahead over there to try to figure out how to do it without the link. And by the way, you guys, did y'all get notifications? I was just wondering if they went out or not. Yep, okay. Yes, okay. Okay, good deal. Well, I think there's drama going on, so. You got it? Okay, good deal. Sometimes they go out, sometimes they don't. I never know. So. Yeah, I was in there. I was in there for a little while, and I had to do this, so it was from a live show you did 2 weeks. No, it hasn't. Nobody. Did you? Hey, check PayPal for me.
Okay.
Hang on, she's gone. Did you do one? Nobody. Did you want a reading? Stupid
Okay, well,
tell.
it's there, but it's not telling me who sent it.
Well, that's okay. She'll tell me.
Okay.
Oh, well, thank you. Nobody, I appreciate it. Mm. Yes, it sure does. I forgot what. Oh, stupider. It gets crazy, that is for sure. The limits, I mean, it just, ugh, I don't know. I'm gonna tell you what, stepping away from all of that has done me a world of good because now I can look at it and I can laugh. And I'm like, okay, y'all tell me what's going on, tell me what's going on. I'd a hell of a lot rather get my information that way. You know what I mean? It's just, it's way too much to keep up with. And I just, Rhonda, okay. Need the negative, right, Evermore? Talk to me. Right, country. See, I understand that. I have a lot of people that chat in here that will not chat anywhere else. Doesn't mean they're not watching. Doesn't mean they're not thinking their thoughts. They won't talk because they see, ow, everything that, sorry, that hurt. Um, People getting, wars on them for making a comment that they didn't mean that way, and just stuff like that. So a lot of people won't chat, you know. Should I answer? Oh, fat boy. Fat boy's flirting, Rhonda. Yep, country. Mm. But yeah, I mean, there's just in a lot of these chats. Well, no, in the drama chats. Now, I don't know about possibly and actually probably on the political chats too. You would probably get, thunder and lightning just for trying to have a conversation. But then a lot of them, it's just real people talking, but you kind of got to watch them. See if it's spam or not. Hi there, Candy. Damn, for another way. About my health and financials. I'm trying. Lizzie, check for me, please. It seems like I did earlier, right, Candy?
There's still only one.
Okay, yeah, because I think she paid earlier, and then, right?
Do you know who it was who paid just now?
She changed her name.
Well, here, I'll click on it because it came up now, but hang on.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
this
you
is
want-
from, Nobody Cares.
Health and financials. Okay, well, let's see what we can find, Candy. Okay. 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 Yeah, let's see what we see, Candy Apple. Are you going to a wedding or are you getting married? Yeah. A lot of love in your life, I'll say that. Okay. You asked about your health and your finances. Most of what I am looking at here is love cards. Uh, I have a couple of sword cards, and I do not feel like either one of them is pointing at health. You never know what the universe is going to tell you, but they always tell you what you need to know for your highest good. So what we're going to do is we're going to interpret this, and then we'll ask direct questions. Okay, Candy? Okay. Now, you at this moment is very intriguing to me. And these cards are right side up, so, all right. The Four of Wands is you at this moment. This is the wedding card. While it may not be an actual wedding, it could be like a family reunion or whatever. I'm really thinking it's a wedding because it's crossed by the Two of Cups, and that's the soulmate card. So, but the thing about this too is in this timeline, you have the devil in the recent past. Now, this could represent several different things. This could be lustful, happy, sexy, couple time type energy, or it could be the energy of a failed and bad marriage and love relationship. So this could be either pointing to a new wedding or a new divorce. Immediate future, things are going to get better. You're going to be moving on into an easier path than what you've been in recently. Things are just going to kind of level out. And you've been working pretty hard to get them leveled out. You've had to, the Chariot. And I know you've heard me talk about the Chariot before and how you have one horse running this way and one running that way, and this guy, which is you, has to rein them in and make them work together. So I know you've been trying to get a hold on this. And then the Knight of Swords is here too. Now the Knight of Swords pretty often is somebody that really hurts your feelings just with a very blunt observation. It can also be a health issue, but I am not seeing it as that. So help me place these, and then we'll look in the future side here, and then we'll ask direct questions. So, are you newly married or going through a divorce? And these are right side up, so I don't feel like there's somebody else. I feel like this is you. Okay, let me... Okay, nobody. We'll see you later, hon. Six of Swords is my daily meditation, yeah. I'm just waiting to hear from you, Candy. You went through a divorce. Okay. Well, that would be, he hurt your feelings. So that gives a negative look. to the night. You really thought he was your soulmate, too. Actually, he may have been. Soulmates can still, the path can be confusing. I've seen people divorce twice and get back together because they knew they were soulmates. Uh, the thing about the soulmate card is it is across you right now. So that, is this a very recent divorce? Legally separated 21 years ago. No, there's no way that's that then. Okay. So let me take a step back from this, and I'm going to disregard traditional meanings then, and I'm going to look at it differently. I asked specifically for your highest good, but I also did say something about health. I don't remember saying anything about finances, though. Is this supposed to be relating to health? What I'm looking at right here. It's related to... Okay. If this is health, then it's going to change everything I just said. I just don't see it as hairy things. And I mean, you would really have to do everything that your doctor said do. And if this is pointing at health, it looks like it's on your mind that there might be a surgery. If that's the case, that's on your mind, more than likely there is going to be, looking at your immediate future card. Now, the devil is here in the past position. So that makes me want to say a little bit of this was in your control, but when we're young, we don't think and take care of our health the way we should. None of us do. Is there a blood issue? And I can't understand why. If there is a blood issue, you would have to have surgery for it. That doesn't make sense to me, but it could be more than one thing going on. Do you have liver trouble or kidney trouble? Because the Cups card could indicate that. It could be a cholesterol problem. I can see that. Yeah. It could be a reproductive problem. It could be a heart problem. Yeah. I don't see where it could be anything else. Hey, Brooklyn, how are you doing? So, I mean, this candy is, hey there, Molly. Okay. But that's the Chariot and the Devil. When you take those two together, that tells me that this is something that was allowed to kidney stones. Okay, so you do understand that it was allowed to get that bad, like drinking too many sodas might have something to do with it. Of course, I do think kidney stones a lot of times are just inherited. I mean, so that makes sense. But was that recent though, Candy? Because this is all coming through in the here and now. Heart disease has started, yeah, okay. Is it from cholesterol? I'm good, Brooklyn, I'm good. Hang it in there, girl, you know. Okay, so we've got the kidney, that makes sense. Chariot is explained. All right, heart disease has started. Okay, so if it's kidney stones, the typical Knight of Swords may not, are they going to do like laser treatments to try to break up the stones, Candy, or? It will be successful. 4 years ago. Family has a heart history. Okay. Well, that's the only issues that I'm seeing. Is kidney stones, or is it about the heart issue? Because if this is about the heart issue, I'm going to want to look at this a little bit harder before we go to the future part. They're not recommending anything like a surgery for it right now, are they? That explains a lot right there. I'm assuming he's got you drinking cranberry water, all that, trying to flush, right? Now there, Nail. Okay, well, rest assured, Six of Swords is your immediate future, so you will be moving into smoother sailing waters when this surgery does happen. It will be successful, and things will start to get better for you. Not really. Well, go ahead and do that. When the Two of Cups is here, indulge the cups. Go ahead and flush your system as well as you can yourself. Well, wait a minute. You said you're bloated, though, right? Well, I'm going to take that back. Call him and ask him if you should be doing that. If you're bloated already, I don't want to tell you to do something when it could possibly cause issues. Call and find out. Maybe, maybe you should be and he just forgot to mention. But yeah, okay. So we've got the here and now placed. Now let's look. These two really don't matter. Now, your two final cards are also Cups cards, which are love cards. But if we're looking at this from a health perspective, your wild card is the King of Cups, and your final outcome is the Page of Cups. Let me see if I can... I think that's basically going to tell you. And also here, I have another card, the Four of Cups card, which is about overindulgence. So I have to ask the question, Candy, do you drink alcohol? If you do, I would definitely stick with beer and not do any hard liquor right now, because um, I think that would probably damage, where the beer might help flush you. I think hard liquor would actually be way too hard on your liver and kidneys right now. Uh, that could be why that's there. If you don't drink alcohol at all, then no, not at all. Okay. Um, I don't know. I mean, I'm just not getting anything from these two cards except for love. I think they're about love. Uh, yeah. King of Cups is usually a real person in our life. Uh, uh, Very often the King of Cups is our doctor. There we go. Got it. Your wild card is your doctor. Your outcome is your doctor is going to have some kind of an offer for you. Yeah, I think he's going to put you on the strict thing that you need to be on, where that had Chariot come up. Yeah, that makes sense. So basically, your reading consists of me telling you do what the doctor tells you to do. So, but now ask me direct questions and we'll go from there. It does look like you have a good doctor, though. I'll say that. So that's always good. Watch his fluids, he's only allowed. Right, right. Yeah, I know some. That's the reason why I took that back after I said it. I was like, wait a minute. That might not be, a lot of salt, though. Okay. You had asthma. It went away when I picked up the bagpipes. Is my heart okay? Okay. Show me. Okay, hang on. Cups relates to hearts. Those two cards could very well have been about your heart, in which case I would say yes. But I'm going to ask the question direct anyway, and we're going to look. So. Okay. Page of Cups is back, so that was talking about your heart. Don't overdo it. Your heart is okay right now. Don't push it. The Four of Cups is here again, reversed again. The Two of Pentacles, which is juggling, struggling. The Page of Cups. You need to remember not to overdo it. That's going to be it's okay right now, but how you handle it from this point forward is going to determine everything. Now, none of these cards, and this is important, none of these cards are major arcana. Everything hinges at this moment on you, okay? All of this can change like that. So you do exactly what your doctor says do. Educate yourself on heart disease and, your diet and just everything, and then follow it. So, yeah. Find out if you can get a pacemaker. You're very welcome. You are very, very welcome. Okay. I have some candy. I like the nougat. Uh-oh. Mhm. So who else wants one? What is tarot? Oh my God, I can't do that real quick. Is it night? Mm. Tarot is picture cards that you use to tell somebody's future, or 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 past or present with. Um, yeah. Hey Butch, how are you? Have you ever had a reading night? Mm-hmm. Playing in the water might be. Yup, Janet, right. Hi, Scooter. Welcome, welcome. Just tired, sadly, I hear ya. Mm. Well, thank you. Going to go with me. So, can't you tell how bad I need one? Where is the key?
Could you stop moving shit around?
Could you kiss my ass?
I'll knock you out.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead here by the swimming pool. Okay. Ooh, and it's raining. Damn it. Okay. Rowdy. Hey, Marcy. Okay, yeah. Let me get me a puff off cigarette. Shit. Okay, Molly, I will. Let me just smoke me a couple puffs. Hey, what did? How are you doing, Marcy? Thank you. I hate that I can't smoke inside, but you know, oh well. All right, that's good enough. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Whoops. Okay, let me catch up real quick. Lizzie, check for me, please. Puff, puff, puff. Yep, moving. Better, but still a ton of pain. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, there's another one.
Huh?
Yes, there's another one.
Okay. Does it have a name?
It won't load it.
Huh?
It will not load it.
Okay. 1 second. It was Maggie, right? Or Molly. Where'd I get Maggie? Okay. Okay, Marcy. Okay, all right, Miss Molly. Are we just gonna see what comes up for you? And then we'll, did you watch the last one? The way it works is I'll deal out a Celtic cross. When we place the snapshot of here and now, then I'll move to the future part, and then we'll ask a couple questions after that. I always ask that whatever is for your highest good is what comes through. So sometimes it'll give us answers on direct questions in the snapshot, but sometimes it doesn't. So, you know. Okay, moving. One question also. Okay. All right, let's see what we got for Molly. I don't get jumpers with this deck very often. And that's too bad. I like my jumpers. First question, Molly, are you married? Because what I'm looking at here, it looks like, on first glance, that I am looking at a woman who is married to a rather tight-fisted man, but you love him, and it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off big. Let him be tight. If this is accurate, what I'm looking at, you let him be tight right now, because it's going to pay off big time in the end. And it looks like he hasn't always been tight-fisted, but circumstances have made it so for now. The reason why I'm thinking it's someone other than you is because the card is reversed. And a lot of times that indicates someone that we're close to, and we're watching them. So let me see if any of that is accurate. If it is, then we'll go with that. If it's not, then we'll go card by card, and it is accurate. Okay. Financial, yes, yes. Tight with the pocketbook, but this is going to be your future result through him doing that. The Ten of Pentacles is a very wealthy, well-to-do, happy family. Let him do what he's doing, because ultimately you're going to benefit big from it. Uh, he's taking care of your future with being tight right now, big time, big time. Hey, Dale. Not really conservative. Okay, what do you mean not really conservative? That's true, just not conservative. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, yeah, and I do think this is your recent past. Uh, I do think, okay, this card, he could have splurged on a big, wedding or something recently. I don't think he's always been as careful as he's being at the moment, but it's definitely gonna be, he knows what he's doing. He's got a plan and it's gonna work. So more power to him. Shit. All right. Oh, are you wanting to quit your job? Do you work, Molly? Getting ready to retire. Okay. Retired. And this is you? You are already retired? Okay. Is there something has happened recently? Your wild card is walking away from an emotional attachment, and your outcome card is hard work. So that would make me think a retirement right now. But if you're already retired, and then I've got the Tower here too. Did you take an early retirement because of a health issue? What is this Tower? A Tower event is a major event in life. It affects things forever. It changes your life for good when a Tower comes up. Uh, okay, Mandy. Anxiety due to my job. Okay. And so that was that. Okay, well, that explains all of that then. Yeah. And I think they were probably overworking you too. It was just too much to take. I can see how that would be. Yes. Get out or have a heart attack, basically. Yeah. Okay. So I see all that. It's not, let's see, can we see more though? Because that's kind of the snapshot. That's not showing me the future. And I want to see a little bit about the future. Show me something about her future. Uh, well, if it makes you feel any better, Molly, they miss you at work. They have not had somebody that knew what they were doing since. Uh, because I see here the card of higher learning, the card of mastering your element. Maybe you'll go back to school, but I think that's pointing at the fact that nobody has been able to fill your shoes since you've left. As far as your future goes, for the moment, it looks like you're just kind of having to hang in there. You said your husband is about to retire. I think the King of Swords coming up is he like a policeman or a military man, or uh, usually when it's the King of Swords, it's a very straight up person. I call him a Dudley Do Right type character. Uh, did I get you? Yes, Mindy, I will. Right after this, hon. Sales, okay. It must be big sales, Molly. Usually with the King of Swords, there's a lot of regulations around them, a lot of rules, a lot of regulations. So he must be selling something that you have to pretty much know your shit to sell, right? Which could even be cars, but usually it's something a lot more. And let's see if we can get specific answers for you. That gave me a good snapshot, but it didn't tell me anything about your future other than you're just kind of waiting for your husband to retire so that y'all can do what y'all are going to do, but it didn't really tell me what y'all are going to do. So, okay, Lizzie, check for me, please. High prices trucks. Gotcha. Okay, Mandy, thank you very much. Okay. Love wins. Yes, it does. My daughter is trying to sell her house. Will it sell? Okay, let's see. Now, that's going to be a tricky question. We're going to see if it comes up by asking it straight. But we may have to reword it. We're going to see what we can get. Will Molly's daughter sell her house? Molly's daughter sell her house. The reason why is because usually I can only look in your cards because I have to have permission from the people. Ooh. It's not going to sell soon. It is going to sell. It's not going to be soon. She's going to go through hell and high water to sell it. And then I think she might actually end up regretting it a little bit. The procession of cards is the Nine of Swords, waking up from a nightmare. So let me ask this question first, because it is the first card I pulled. It could very well be past position. Is this house haunted? Or is it just like, does it have a lot of problems or something? Because if it does not, and there's nothing wrong with the house, then that's pointing at she's going to have a hell of a time selling it, you know. Waiting on inspection. Okay. Okay, I won't, Marcy. I sure won't, hun. No, I don't, Mandy. It's an old home. Okay, I do think she's going to go through a little bit. Selling a house is always a pain in the ass. I mean, if it's an older house, it's probably going to be a little bit more of a pain in the ass. It is going to sell. The Ace of Cups is here. But I do think she's going to miss it because the Six of Cups is here too. And the Six of Cups is about happy childhood memories. And I don't know if that's pointing at hers or if it's pointing at her kids. But I do think she's going to miss the house when she sells it. But she's going to sell it. It's going to be a pain in the ass. But hey, you know, at least she'll get it done. Okay, Mandy. Okay. She's been there a long time. Yeah. She's gonna miss it, but I don't think it's anything that will like destroy her or anything. She'll just miss it, and that's pretty normal, so. Yeah, I saw you guys. No problem. Well, feel free to chat anytime you want to. We don't let nobody come in here and start crap, so you can feel safe here. So, and we're proud to have you. So, All right, Lizzie, check and see if I have another one. Okay, let me, okay.
I mean, there
Jen.
was another payment, but it's still not showing me a name.
Yeah, I'll look on that.
Okay.
Because it's got notes on it and I can't,
Cool, you can let me sleep now.
what?
I said, cool, you can let me sleep now.
Okay, we'll go to sleep. Oh, thank you, Mandy. I appreciate it. You don't want a reading then? So, Marcy, do you have a specific question? Oh. Uh, okay. Well, thank you, Mandy. I sure will. I sure will. Okay. That is good to know. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Okay, Marcy, did you have a specific question? Terrible family situation going on with my son and his wife. What the future holds there. Yes, I can see according to how it will affect you. It may let me see a little bit more than that. We'll try. I think because it's your son, it should let me see most everything. I know, Mary, right? Okay, all right, let's see what we got, Miss Marcy. Oops. That wasn't a jumper, that was kind of a shooter. Six and a six. And who knows which way the wind is blowing? Oh my gosh. Whew. A lot of majors here, too, Marcy. A lot of majors here. Okay. Terrible situation. Yes, ma'am. Him at this moment, Six of Swords, crossed by the Six of Cups. On his mind, a resurrection, but nobody knows. They're separated, aren't they? And he's wanting to work things out, and he does not need to, because the card coming up in the future is the Five of Swords, and that is a card of deception always. So we're going to go through this card by card. All right. I did. I read it, Marcy. Thank you, Dale. Okay. All right. At this moment, Six of Swords. Okay, that he's feeling like he's moving into smoother sailing waters. He's feeling like the worst of it is past. He's thinking about happy memories. I'm assuming that they have children because these usually is happy childhood memories. Either way, he's remembering the past fondly, I think. Recent past, end of a cycle. This is reversed. But I think in this case, since I'm not actually looking at you, I'm looking at him, a reverse card really doesn't matter, I don't feel like. That's a major. Everything he's thinking right now, Marcy, he's supposed to be thinking this is supposed to happen because of all the major arcana cards here. Judgment. Judgment is usually a resurrection. Wheel of Fortune. Everything is up in the air. There's no telling which way it's going to go. I want to say he's being led on. Maybe I'll take you back if. Maybe I will if. And every bit of it is a lie. Every bit of it is a lie. That is a card of deception every single time. So, and that's immediate future. So, forewarned is forearmed. Read note. They're not separated. They are separated from me in itself. Okay, that's gonna change this. Okay, this is pointing at you. You're wanting the resurrection, and it's all up in the air. Then the reverse card will matter because it's an end of a cycle for them. You're watching that from them. It's not from you. Be aware. Everything is up in the air. Be aware of deception coming in your immediate future. Since this is about them, yeah. So the happy childhood memories absolutely make sense. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So looking at it that way, everything pretty much is the same except it's not a couple separation, but you at this moment thinking that you're moving into smoother waters, that the worst of it is behind you, crossed by happy childhood memories. They stepped off hard when death is always an end of a cycle. But it's reversed, so it's on their end. So yeah. Now everything is up in the air in your mind, and you're hoping for a resurrection. All that fits. None of it changes the immediate future of deception. So don't get your hopes up yet. I had a conversation while they can attack on me, cut me out of their lives. They have my 3 grandchildren right. I will, Dale. No, it's tamesully12@gmail.com. Okay, so yeah, that's why the happy childhood memories, that's why the resurrection. There's going to be deception. Now, this deception could be on a mild level, like maybe it's a birthday party or something and they don't tell you. It could be something like that, but there is a deception coming up. Okay, this gives me a little bit of insight into their head. Um, because both of these, the wild card and the final outcome card, are reversed, and this is pointing at them. They're taking a break. The Four of Swords is there. That's a card of taking a break, just stepping away for a moment. But the final outcome card is the Page of Pentacles. They're not cut out of your life forever. And one of them, probably the kids, are going to have a fit to see you, and you will see them. It's going to come from them too. You're not going to see them on your terms, Marcy. If you can call and call and call and call, they're not going to do it until they come to you. When they come to you, don't give up. Don't quit calling. I'm not saying that. I'm saying understand every time you call, it's going to be a no, and then they're going to get ready and do it on themselves, and then you'll see them. Let me see if I can get any kind of a timing. How long? Do you help them financially? Marcy, do you help them financially at all? Because the reason why I'm asking is when I asked to see a little bit about what you have to go through before this is rectified, um, I have the tightwad card upside down. So, but it was in the past and they've paid everything. I think they're going to come to you again. Um, and that's going to, I don't know if it's going to be finances that makes them say, okay, it's time to stop being assholes, but it's going to play into it on some level. Because when I asked a little bit about what was going to have to happen um, before all this got worked out, I got Two of Cups. That's him and her, I think. The World, which to me is saying that you have everything to offer them. And then I have the Four of Pentacles reversed, which means they're going to be in adverse financial circumstances when they finally let this shit go. But hey, if it's your ticket back to your grandkids, I mean, I don't think I like your daughter-in-law, though. I really don't. So what questions do you have? It was in the past, and okay. Makes sense. They just bought a home that is way outside. Well, I mean, I hate to say that it's good that they're going to struggle, but what's wrong with appreciating, your damn mama? I mean, I'm sorry, but, people kill me. Shut her out, and then Exactly, Janet. I know, but it's the son's trying to do right by the wife, thinking that's his duty because his mother raised a good man. He just married he just married an asshole. So of course we can't help who we fall in love with, but oh, I don't know what did they do though. Lord, oh, wait. Oh, thank you, Dale. Okay, this. Mandy, can you give me a last letter initial? Uh, because I think it may have come through. I have the various. Right. Well, it's kind of sad. Maybe that's the kind of family that she was raised in, and she just doesn't know any better. All right, let me. Is Hippie Mandy still in here? Exactly, right. Um, I'm looking to see if I had another reading. I'm not trying to ignore, I'm just trying to. Um, the one question outside of this situation. Okay. What do the cards say about my health? Okay. Let's look at that. Okay. A lot of major arcana cards here, Marcy. Okay. Your health is fine, actually. I do see that you're afraid of something. I do see that it looks like there's going to be tests coming up on something. Uh, Ultimately, whatever it is will be gotten under control quickly because your last two cards, which are your future, are both tens. Uh, Ten of Pentacles having abundance, and the Ten of Wands, hard work. So whatever comes through in this testing, and I do think it's going to be blood testing because the moon is here. Also, the magician is here. Whatever comes through in it, you are going to have to follow some kind of treatment plan. And you're going to have to follow it. But ultimately, it is not going to be, anything that can't be worked with and dealt with, So it actually looks like your fear is stronger than the actual problem. So she would be back. Okay. Well, mm, that's what I was trying to see because I think actually that it may have been. Because I had one come through in a man's name, and it could have been. Okay, here we go. Let me. No, that's not. That's not going to be her. Okay. He wants to make sure. Yeah, see, I've got one that's in a guy's name. That's why I was thinking that, but the address is not a Georgia address, so I'm not sure. Insurance, right, right. Put on a monitor. I need to pull back, right. Y'all, excuse me for just 1 second, please. I need to use the ladies. Okay, there we go. Oh, thank you, Marcy. That was weird. Okay, what's the initial for the last name? Mandy? Dinner. Okay, I will let you know. I'm checking it right now. Right, Melvin? Okay, Mandy, I sure will. That I heard that somewhere. Janet, we'll go with that. I'll work with that. Mm-mm. All right, Mandy, we'll talk to you later. Was there anybody else that wanted one? I hear you, baby. I don't remember the last time I had a candy bar, and this one is good. You did now. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. The end of a cycle with a happy family reunion or possibly a wedding that's not going to happen now. I don't know whether it's a family reunion or if it's a wedding or, but it's not going to happen now, apparently. Either, wait, no. Or maybe, let me explain it this way. At this moment, death crossed by a family matter, get together, celebration of some sort. So this could be several things. Somebody could have died. This could be the funeral where the whole family comes together, or this could be a wedding or a family reunion that is no longer going to happen now. So it could be either one. Now, I want to say, okay, and then in the recent past, I have an emotional loss, which also could be either one. So that's not helping me nail it. I have Ace of Cups, which is a loving card. That's not helping me nail it. It makes me want to think it's saying somebody's wedding won't happen. And then a juggling card, trying to keep all the balls in the air while there's so much going on. In the immediate future is the Hierophant. So here's what's weird. The Hierophant is pretty often a church official, which you would have at a wedding and a funeral, but you wouldn't have at a family reunion unless it was part of the family. So Dale, what am I looking at here so that I know how the future is going to play out? Is this a funeral, or is there a wedding that there's questions about? Was the wedding just called off? I mean, what am I looking at here? Why is the death card here with this family get together card? Moving, okay. So moving would be the end of it. That would be the emotional loss. That could be. I could see that. But there's family involved in this, I think. There's going to be some kind of a family reunion involved in this. Uh, yeah. And no wedding 2 years ago. Maybe, okay, that wouldn't be this either. Moving would make sense, though, because that would be the end of a cycle of where you are. That would also be the emotional loss, leaving everything you've known. That would explain the Ace of Cups, because it is a new love, or something that you love. It's a new one. And you're juggling to try to make it all happen. So, yeah, I can see all that. Now, even so, though, this family get-together card is still here. I'm moving closer to family. Or are there's a family get-together coming. Whether it's before or after you move. It could be, everybody getting together to say goodbye, or it could be everybody getting together in the new place to say, hey, that card is here, so that's going to play a part. So the immediate future is the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is usually, he can be a church official, any kind of a wise man. He could be a lawyer. He could even be a realtor. I could see that. Moving closer to all my friends. Okay. Yes, Janet. Did I miss something? Brother's house sold, so it could be something like that. Could it have anything to do with her mom? Which ones, Janet? The moving card or the family get-together card? Let me go back up. Let me see. I don't see anything about her mom, because if I need to look at harder at that, pulling back from my mom because of my heart condition. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's right. That's right. I remember now. Yes. Okay. It seems like I remember saying that would be a smart move to pull back from too. So, all right, let's see if we can get a little bit on the future here, Dale, with the move and everything. I don't care about that. I don't know about this. Show me more about this. Okay, I do think your mother is going to play into this some, Dale, and I'm just going to tell you the procession of cards that I have here and what I'm taking from them. Your wild card is going to be the card of higher learning, the card of mastering what you do. I don't know if you'll be going to work in this new place or if you'll be going to school or what, but you're going to content yourself with it. Okay. Someone else is not. Someone else's world is going to fall apart. This was your final outcome card, and it's reversed, and that means it is not you, it is someone else. So this could possibly be your mom. Whoever this is, though, the tower is always meant to be. And right behind this tower, another reversed card, which is the same person beginning a new journey. So this may feel like a tower event to them, but ultimately it's just another part of the journey. They will be fine, okay? But you need to know that. You need to know that. Don't be guilted into, you know what I mean? Yes, things are going to feel like they're crumbling for that person, but they will start over. For you, you have the world coming at you. Your life is going to blossom with this. Everything is going to work to your advantage. You needed to know this. Right behind a tower, there's always a pool, and this came straight through. There's always a new path when one ends. So now, what questions do you want to ask directly? And that way we can get answers to them. Whatever question, I do that sometimes and I don't think about it. She's gonna act like her world is ending, but she's gonna pick up and be just fine. And you're gonna be better than ever. So, you know, took my Um, it was, oh, did you have any questions that you wanted to ask? Oh, Lordy. Your help? Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Good. I think your health is fine. It's your nerves. Uh, it's your nerves, not your health. Uh, yeah. I don't see a single problem here. Nothing getting out of control. Nothing. Um, it's your nerves. Health is fine. It's just your nerves. You've been putting up with a lot of shit. So, but celebrations are coming. AKD. Yeah, girl, I hear you. I have bad nerves too. Uh, you are very well. I appreciate it. Who missed me? The oh he. I can't read for shit. Lord. Hmm. Yeah, I do think this move, Dale, is going to be the best thing that you've ever done. I do. I think you're just going to come alive, and that shit's just it's just not going to be important anymore. You know, we can all try to live our lives just strictly to suit other people who we're never going to suit, or we can, be happy and be in the moment. And I think that's what you're going to find when you get moved. Some people you just can't ever please, you know. Okay. Go get little lady from school her migraines. Oh, bless her heart. Yep, it is. It's very short. You got to do what you got to do. Oh. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to take a break and find a McDonald's and get me a cheeseburger or something and smoke me a cigarette and everything. Y'all want to come hang out with me later this afternoon for a little while? Yeah, I just want something to eat. Shit, cheeseburger sounds good. She's only 8 and she's having migraines. Oh my lord, bless her heart. Mm, you are very welcome, Dale. All right. I'll talk to you guys after a while. Love y'all. And I'm going to go get me some food. I'll talk to y'all later.